Welcome to today's episode of Did Amazon deliver my package in good condition, or at least passable condition? Good means great. I don't know why I always say good, because technically they can say, oh, well, this is technically good. I'll show so some came in from UPS and some from Amazon. Yeah, I know. How unnecessary. But I'll be showing them all at once, and you'll see why in a second. So far, so good for this guy. Here, I'm gonna just stack them all together. Why not? Move my blanket back. Yeah, when I get the package, especially one that I've been waiting this long for, I'm a little bit. Okay, it's the other side. I'm really paranoid about showing my address on the thing. Since that one time that I did, I had to delete the video. Then the video, and was gonna edit the video, but then the video wouldn't edit the right way. It was a whole big thing a long time ago. I might as well say what happened because I deleted the video. So yeah, ever since then I've been super paranoid. If these both, I'll probably just do a second cut anyways, because I don't like doing this when I'm like, duh. And I wasn't unboxing them all anyways. Alright, and this one, that was $9.99. Nice. So it was an Image Comics Volume 2, and usually they just have Volume 1s are $9.99 no matter what. Alright, so now all the books. And I'll do the other, might as well do the other one too that came in, I guess, but yeah, I'll do that. You guys didn't see the video anyways. So the whole story behind the Amazon and why I picked this week, why I even got in this week, yada 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 that, was because I was originally gonna get another book. And it was a pretty pricey one, but it was worth it. It was all that, but not really actually. It was kind of worth it. But I didn't end up getting that because it was a pre-order, and when the day finally came, they're like, yeah, you're not getting that until July 13th. I'm like, why not? You said it was coming in, or could have come in on June 21st, and they said, no, we told you we'd give you a delivery date when the time came. Not guaranteed, and that's really weird, because almost always it's a guarantee that you get the book right on that date. And I wasn't waiting until July 13th, so I'm like, you know what, I'm going to get these books instead. Also, if you remember yesterday, I mentioned that we're going to Library and Newberry. Not doing Newberry this week, I don't think at least, and Library is up in the air. I could have, and probably should have gone today, but I'm waiting on other books to come in that might just not come in. So, what's the theme behind all of these books? Well, all of these books I would have waited until I graduated, because of a graduation present. I would have gotten a whole another big stack of books again, all Image Comics. That's what I'm trying for, at least. Just like with my birthday, that whole big stack of Image books, same dealio here, but all cheaper ones because none of them are compendiums, so it happens to be that way. I actually think it's more. Yeah, it's technically more. Anyways, without further ado, let's get into it. And this is both of these except for one is all three of these except for one is finishing off a series, starting with the one I showed yesterday, Safe Sex Volume 2. Collecting was 6 issues. It was 8 to 13, I think, of of Safe Sex. And this is one that if I hadn't gotten Volume 1, I never gotten Volume 2. This is so far from my interests that it's astounding that I even decided to get Volume 1. It's just the artwork, and kind of like one of those books. The interior artwork isn't as bad. I actually like the interior artwork, but the way they use the covers just makes it look like one of those books, And then the next 3 are all one series, and that is Southern Bastards. Finishing off the run on Southern Bastards. Now, this is one I wanted to get. This is Jason Aaron. If you want to know what this is about, it seems to be a lot like Scalped, which he did for Vertigo. That's what caught my eye, and I had read one issue of it a long time ago when I got in Volume 1. I do have Volume 1, obviously, and physically. But I hadn't read anything else since. It was a long time ago. I remember liking it enough. It wasn't like, I didn't love it. It wasn't like, oh my god, I need to finish it. I need to get all these series. But all these books were ones I was up on the fence about. One, because it was 2-day shipping. Some of these were 2-day shipping. One of them wouldn't have been. Safe Sex was 1 day, and then one of the Southern Bastards was 1 day. But other than that, it was all 2 days. So, Southern Bastards Volume 2, Gridiron, collecting 5 through 8. Southern Bastards Volume 3, Homecoming, collecting... Oh, this is the only one. It's a little bent. This is the one that came in from UPS. A little bent, but that doesn't matter. Collecting Southern Bastards 9 through 14. And finally, Volume 4, Gut Check, collecting Southern Bastards 15 to 20. Now, what was funny about this is that this Volume 2 is also $9.99. When you're collecting only 4 issues in a volume, Image Comics, this is for Image Comics only, keep it $9.99 no matter what. That was bullshit. I had to pay that much for Family. Well, I didn't pay it, but for Family Tree, it was $14.99 for the final 2 volumes. And actually, it could have only been 2 volumes, like Safe Sacks, you know? Just dumb. And it could still charge $14.99. It would have been steal at that point. And finally, Scott Snyder's Severed. Now, this is the book that I mulled over because it was really long. I would have gotten it one day shipping. I probably should have done this. This one I almost would have probably maybe would have gotten for free. They're also having a buy 3 at the price of 2 sale on Amazon. I would have gotten that instead of the book I was gonna get the pre-order had I known it was gonna come in. But there wasn't a whole lot. There was like I was like taking hours and hours looking it up, like maybe this one. So I was like, you know what? No. At the end of the day, I decided to do what I did. I'm glad that I did that what I did, because now I saved a bunch of money for my graduation and got other books instead. And actually, I did technically save some money. This just looks to me a lot like Witches by Scott Snyder. I'm just like, I'm thinking of like, oh man, I was gonna get this book and that book from at Newberry, but I had to wait until at least next week. But yeah, collecting 1 through 7 of Severed, all 7 issues of this miniseries. As for the whole, oh, this person said it was good, this person said it was good, I don't see anything on it. I'll look through the pages. Sometimes I have it, like the first page, but yeah, I'm not seeing anything. Witches, like not Witches, Severed, it was like your IGNs, whatever. I know I'll like Severed, because Severed is Witches, but like it's horror, Scott Snyder horror, and he did Witches, and he got the same review on Goodreads. They both got 3.8 out of 5 on Goodreads, both this and Witches. So it was like they'll probably be the same book. Witches should get a 4.4 out of 5. There's no way that should be a 3.8. That's bullshit. So I don't know what's gonna be up next. Might be hopefully Library Hall, but unsure. And that. Sorry, I gotta text my grandmother. I'm gonna go with my grandmother to the library, to, you know. The Newberry tomorrow, but we're having a yard sale. I kind of knew I wasn't gonna go. I didn't know, but it was like, I should have known. That's what I meant to say. I should have known we weren't gonna go, because we're having a yard sale entirely. The end.